Okay, guys, final video for the Hub Silo template. I've done a series of videos. You've seen everything from starting with adding the template into Cloudways and building a site up, and the site is now complete. I've got 16 blog posts in there and everything is as it should be. Okay, all of that is covered in the previous videos, and I've done it in different parts so you can watch different sections of that setup in their own videos. Okay, it's easier for you to consume that way. Okay, now some best practices that I've noticed along the way as I've been building this out. Okay, so first of all, you do not have to create all of those 16 posts at one time. Okay, it's broken down by 4 categories. The 4 categories are redirecting to a WordPress page. Okay, for each category, it has its own WordPress page. We call those hub pages. Okay, in the hub pages is going to be links to all of the videos in the specific category that hub page is for. Okay, now you can do one category at a time, and that means to sort of put your content on WordPress like you would do with any other WordPress blog. It's not something that gets done in one day normally. Okay, I did it in one day because I needed to test the template, and I wanted to see if there's any improvements needed, which I found, and we'll update the template even today so that we can get the best out of this. But it's actually just a WordPress site like you would normally build a WordPress site, just with some structure in the background to help you to get better rankings and more traffic. Okay, that's what the Hub Silo template is for. It's based on a strategy called the reverse silo strategy. Okay, all we've done to that strategy is added a couple of tweaks so that we can focus on audience building. Okay, so really you need to have a goal in mind when you start a website, whether it's going to be list building, generating affiliate commissions, whether you want to knock these kinds of sites out fast just so you can do some sort of exploratory niche mining to see if you can generate traffic in a specific niche, or do that multiple times for multiple websites to see which one kicks off, etc. Whatever your goal is, make sure that you focus on the goal and you stick to the goal and you remember what the goal is as you're building your sites out. And that is for any WordPress site, not just using this template. Okay, so the template is there just to give you a structure, but you treat it like any other WordPress site. It's not a sort of quick fix anything. It's not a black hat tactic. It's not anything like that. It's a normal WordPress site that when you install the template, that you have the plugins already configured, at least good enough that you can just add your site title and description, and you can just start focusing on adding content. It saves you hours of work setting up these WordPress sites, and it's got the silo structure in place. Now you can change the money posts to drafts and focus on just one category at a time. Okay, so focus on your first money post. If you're an affiliate marketer, for example, it could be like a review post. It could be like a comparison of different products within a product type. Okay, it could be something very, very high quality that you really want to get ranking so that you can monetize. So you can do one at a time, and it's going to be simple. It's going to be easier. And when you create your money post, you need to create 3 supporting articles. You can do that with the AI PRM Chrome extension. Okay, and that works with ChatGPT, like I showed in the videos when I was setting things up. Okay, those articles are good enough for support articles, at least to begin with. You can just get them done quickly, and it's not that hard to get 3 of them done, and you can just put those support articles up pretty quickly and make sure you're linking in to your money post using anchor text that makes sense. Use anchor text that you want to rank for your money post. Okay, that's what you're going to use to link in. That's why I couldn't set that up for you already. Okay, now if you start with the money post and free supporting articles one category at a time, it means you're going to start building without feeling overwhelmed. If you try to do all 16 posts like I did, it starts to get boring towards the end. Okay, you're kind of wishing you could hurry up and get this done. Now, at some point in the future, I will build a separate tool that will completely automate that part. Okay, so if you want to do like for exploratory and niche mining, and you want to do it in one click, that tool will come separately later. It will not be part of WordPress Alpha. It will be a separate tool, a different web app, a completely different product, but it will work for that purpose. And we have got plans to get that built. And it's important to get it built because I want it myself. Okay, and product 101 for me personally is that I build tools that I want myself. And if you can find product creators like that, then follow them and watch what they're releasing, because you know that if you're building stuff for themselves, it's going to be something interesting and something worth at least checking out, even if you don't want to buy every single one of them. Okay, so these tools are not built for launches with fancy sales pages, etc. They're actually built to be used. Okay, they're practical tools that speed things up to help you to get to your goals faster, and that's exactly the kind of tools that we build. Okay, so I've created a new checklist for the process. You want to follow every single step. Okay, it's really important you follow every single step and do not skip it, because if you skip it, you're going to break the silo structure. For example, when you install the template, you are going to change the category names, and you're also going to change the hub page names. Okay, now there's redirection built in on the template, and that redirection, you need to go and change the URLs for both the URL that's being redirected and the destination URL once you have created the new URLs for your categories and for your hub pages. Okay, you can't skip this, because if you do, you don't have the silo structure in place. Okay, I'll cover it in a separate video, specifically that part, because it's so important. It will be in a separate video. Okay, so make sure you follow the checklist every single step. There's extra steps in there from what you saw when I was doing the over-the-shoulder stuff, because I was adding stuff as I've seen it. And then afterwards, I went back to it and I've noticed a few things that I really should put into that checklist. So just follow it, do every step, and you've got everything set up nicely. Okay, you've got a proper silo structure that has automated internal SEO linking, even if you forget to do internal linking. Okay, you don't even have to do any other internal linking if you choose to, but you should really just do some basic linking from the context of your articles, etc., so that you can just keep that internal link just flowing, but keep it within the same category, and that way you're going to be good to go. Okay, now what I would say as well is to make this faster, especially with your support articles, is to use Canva. You will notice in my video, after I created the content, the video that comes before this one that you're watching now, if you're watching on the tutorial page, you will notice that I've been using the same uniform. Hold on, I've got this here. I've got the same uniform featured image. Okay, and I've just changed the words. Okay, why? Because it's just quicker and easier to get that part of the process done. It saves you a ton of time. Okay, these are good just for being able to do stuff for the purpose of, you know, moving at speed when it comes to support articles and stuff like that. If you want to do something much higher quality, nobody's stopping you. But if you want to do some stuff quickly, then use Canva, find a nice template that you can just change the words and use that. Okay, so that it's going to be quicker and easier for you. It's going to save you time. Okay, and you can also use the ChatGPT for WordPress Chrome extension as well. It's a free Chrome extension. You will see a link once you sign up to that Chrome extension, and once you've installed it, you will see a link to go over to Gumroad, where you can just put in 0 to get the basic version of that, and you can use that instead of the AI PRM if you want, or it's there as an extra option to get some extra content if you want to do that for your support articles. Okay, so these are just some of the best practices. There's nothing difficult here. I just wanted to cover them in a separate video just to make you aware of some things that you need to watch out for, specifically as well with the redirection of your category page URL to the hub silo page URL, because both of those will change when you change the names. Okay, you want to also change the URL structure. Okay, I'll have a separate video on that. I'm going to do that next. That's the next video I'm going to do. It will be part of this video series for the hub silo template. Okay, so follow along. You'll have a nice optimized website structure ready to add content, and you add content like you would any other WordPress site. Okay, just know that you've done this within a strategy, or within a structure, I should say, that's going to help you to rank better and get more traffic. Okay, thanks.